Scared, Potter.
You wish.
Ever wondered how a young actor turned a small audition mishap into one of the most iconic roles in cinema history? Today on Collider, we are diving into how Tom Felton prepared to bring Draco Malfoy to life in the Harry Potter series.
See you at school.
Tom Felton, best known for playing Draco Malfoy in the Harry Potter series, has shared some hilarious stories about his early auditions for the franchise, which were far from smooth. Interestingly, Draco wasn't the role he originally tried out for. He actually auditioned multiple times for the role of Harry Potter himself. In a recent interview with Square Mile, Felton reflected on one particularly nerve-wracking audition, where things didn't exactly go as planned. During this tryout, Felton found himself in a line with about 20 other kids. Each of them was asked by director Chris Columbus what they were most excited to see from the books on screen. The problem? Felton hadn't read the books. As the kid next to him answered Gringotts, Felton panicked and simply copied him, saying, "Mate, those Gringotts. I can't wait to see the Gringotts."
Mr. Harry Potter wishes to make a withdrawal.
It was a clear bluff, and Columbus immediately picked up on it. But instead of holding it against him, this little moment may have actually hinted at his potential for the role of Draco Malfoy, the clever, quick-thinking, and sometimes sly character that Felton would ultimately portray. It's funny to think that a small audition mistake could play a part in shaping one of the most iconic characters in the Harry Potter universe.
Maybe if the fat lad had given this a squeeze, he'd remember to fall on his fat ass.
Felton didn't just audition for Harry once. He gave it his all and auditioned 4 times. For one of the auditions, he even went so far as to dye his hair black and sport a scar to match the famous Harry Potter look. Later, he was also considered for Ron Weasley.
Red hair and a hand-me-down robe. You must be a Weasley.
In another attempt, they dyed his hair red to give him that distinctive Weasley look. However, Rupert Grint, with his natural red hair, was ultimately cast as Ron, a role that seemed tailor-made for him due to his personality and comedic timing.
Shut up, Harry.
When the casting team finally decided to dye Felton's hair blonde, it felt like everything clicked. It was clear that Draco Malfoy was the perfect fit for him, and from that point on, the rest was history.
You don't want to go making friends with the wrong sort. I can help you there.
It's fun to imagine what the Harry Potter films might have looked like if Felton had been cast as either Harry or Ron. He admits that while he tried his best for both roles, Draco was the character that truly aligned with his strengths as an actor. His portrayal of Malfoy, with his trademark sneers and sharp wit, became one of the most memorable performances in the series, earning him a lasting place in Harry Potter fandom.
Ridiculous!
Ridiculous! This class is ridiculous.
Fans can't help but associate him with the silver-haired Slytherin, and it's hard to picture anyone else in the role. So, has Felton finally read the Harry Potter books? The answer is yes, at least to some extent. He is seen in TV shows and on social media engaging with the material, showing how far he's come since his early audition mishaps.
I didn't know you could read.
While his initial audition blunders are now funny footnotes in his career, Felton's journey is a testament to how sometimes mistakes lead to the best outcomes. His portrayal of Draco Malfoy ended up being a turning point in his career, one that turned an unexpected beginning into a beloved role in one of the most successful film franchises of all time.
Scared, Potter. Did you hear that?
When the Harry Potter series started, Felton admitted no one knew for sure it would become the huge franchise it is today. "People think we always knew we'd be making all 8 films, but that wasn't true," he said. "It was more like, we'll do one, see how it goes. That did okay, so we did another." He explained that the cast wasn't promised anything long-term. "Honestly, I think we all figured they'd swap us out for better actors eventually," he laughed. But as luck would have it, the filmmakers stuck with the cast, and they grew into their roles over time. "I was lucky. I got to bounce between my regular school and Hogwarts for months at a time," he added. "Plus, I've got 3 older brothers who keep me grounded."
I thought you said the 4 of us.
No, you heard me correctly, Mr. Malfoy.
Looking back, it seems obvious now that Warner Brothers would complete the entire Harry Potter series, but Felton's perspective on the uncertainty between films is interesting. He explained that filming and editing took a lot longer than expected, and there was always a concern about the cast growing up too fast for the roles. There was always this question, are they going to grow too fast before we finish the films? We were all worried we might outgrow the roles before they finished filming.
Harry Potter has come to Hogwarts.
Harry Potter.
A big motivator for Felton and the cast was Daniel Radcliffe, who constantly improved with each film. "He kept getting better every year, and he raised the bar for all of us," Felton said. "Watching him was inspiring." That push from Radcliffe helped the rest of the cast step up their game and develop more as actors over time.
Famous Harry Potter. can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Felton also remembered how fun the first couple of films were. The first 2 movies, we were just kids having fun, he recalled. But as the series continued, the cast started taking things more seriously, especially with the chance to work alongside legendary British actors.
You got yourself a girlfriend.
Now, Draco, play nicely.
Jason Isaacs, who I still call my father, was a huge influence, he added. Felton's time on set wasn't just about the work. It was also about the relationships and lessons that have stuck with him for years.
You knew it was me. You didn't say anything.
Tom Felton knows it might sound a bit corny when he talks about the bond between the Harry Potter cast, but for him, it's the real deal. Years of filming together, attending conventions, and reuniting for various events have built a connection that feels more like family than just a group of co-workers. Felton admitted in a recent interview, "Every time I say it, it sounds really cheesy, but it's genuinely true. We are all a family." And he's not just saying it to sound sentimental. According to Felton, most days on set weren't even about filming. Maybe 10% of the time was in front of the camera, he explained. And the other 90% was spent hanging out or doing schoolwork together. Growing up side by side like that naturally led to close friendships that have only gotten stronger over the years. "I don't just think of them as castmates, I really do consider them family," he said. And I think I can speak for everyone when I say the friendships have only deepened over the years.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Stylish. Lucky man. Lucky man.
The connection between the cast goes beyond just work and filming. They shared experiences that shaped their lives, and that shared history is what's allowed these bonds to last well beyond the end of the franchise. Felton spoke about how these relationships have stayed strong, noting that they still enjoy spending time together all these years later. "Me and the Weasley twins are on the golf course practically every week," Felton laughed, referring to James and Oliver Phelps, who played Fred and George Weasley. "Sadly, no wands allowed in golf, so I usually lose, but it's a blast every time." The fact that the cast still hangs out and shares these fun moments shows just how genuine those friendships are.
He claims to have been invited to your party.
Okay, I was gate crashing.
Felton's view of the cast's camaraderie goes beyond simple nostalgia. It's about a connection that was forged through trust, shared experiences, and growing up together in an extraordinary setting. The time they spent on set wasn't all about the scenes they were filming. It was also about the down moments in between, where they could bond and create lasting memories. With so much downtime on set, it was easy to build friendships in a natural way. Whether they were learning lines, squeezing in school lessons, or just goofing around between takes, those little moments created bonds that would last long after the camera stopped rolling.
Obviously, we were just kids, and we were all looking forward to mucking about together.
Even as they gather for conventions, reunions, or other Harry Potter celebrations, the family feeling remains as strong as ever. Felton's stories show that the magic behind the scenes was just as special as the on-screen magic fans got to experience. The relationships the cast formed are a testament to the enduring power of shared memories, trust, and of course, friendship.
You're gonna regret this.
Class dismissed.
Felton's reflections highlight how much the cast grew together, with a mix of fun, learning, and real inspiration from those around them. It's clear that behind the magic on screen was an equally special magic off camera. Thanks for watching Collider. See you next time.